Hello everyone, and welcome to the Morning Metaphysical Report. Today's report is for Monday, June 1st, 2020. My name is Lysander Xanthus. I'm going to be sharing with you the astrology, numerology, and card guidance for the day ahead, as well as guiding you through a few spiritual practices. Today's focus is Monday motivation, so I'm going to be sharing with you some hopefully motivating thoughts for the weekend. I like to begin with a little bit of singing bowl to bring us into a place of peace. Welcome. Now I would like to guide us through a grounding exercise. It's simple and quick. It's a good way to practice self-healing and to release any energy that's not serving you. Imagine yourself inside of a large bubble. Imagine that at the bottom of the bubble is a pipe that leads deep into the earth. Imagine that inside your bubble is a dark-colored energy representing everything you'd like to release. You can think of a few specific things now. In a moment, imagine there's a dark color draining down your bubble, down into the pipe, and down into the earth. And remember to breathe as you visualize this. Let's begin. We release all energy that is not serving our highest good. We release all energy that belongs to others, that does not belong to us. We release all pain, all negativity, and anything else that we are now ready to let go of. We release. Let's see, or intend that color, that all those energies draining down your bubble, down to the bottom, down through the pipe, and into the earth. As you see the last of this energy exit the bottom of your bubble, see the drain at the bottom disappear, and know that your aura is sealed and complete. The pipe just falls away from you and dissipates into the earth, and you've grounded. After releasing energy, it's a good practice to replenish one's energy. We're going to do this with a mini crystal healing. Today's crystal I'm sharing with you is blue calcite. Calcite is an excellent healer, and I like this piece in particular. I'm going to channel the energy of this crystal to you. If you'd like to participate, just allow yourself to connect. All right. This concludes our mini healing. I hope you enjoyed the energy of blue calcite. While we are in this energetic space, we are going to move into our affirmation for the day. We're going to say our affirmation together 3 times. Let's begin. I radiate love and joy. All is well within my world, and I am safe. I trust the universe to support me. I radiate love and joy. All is well within my world, and I am safe. I trust the universe to support me. I radiate love and joy. All is well within my world, and I am safe. I trust the universe to support me. As always, I encourage you to take this affirmation with you in your day ahead, and that concludes our affirmation. So now it's time for Monday motivation, and my thought this week pertains to the idea of responsibility. Now, that may not sound very fun, but this is just a reminder that we are responsible for ourselves. We are responsible for our thoughts, how we use our own minds and mental energy, how we choose to exert our emotional energy, who we invest our energy and time into, what conversations we engage in, the choices we make about our lives, and the attitude that we decide to bring to each day. And the thing is that when we accept our responsibility in our current circumstances, knowing that our choices have led us here, it empowers us. It's when you accept responsibility, you also accept the power that, if your choices created where you are now, then your choices can create any circumstance that you might like to have, and that your choices, what you choose to do, can lead you forward in life in a positive way. We create life out of our choices. We create our future out of the choices we make in each day. Not just the big obvious choices, but how we choose to speak to others, how we respond within a conversation. All the little habits as well add up. And on that note, I find that sometimes when we're trying to make decisions about the future or set goals for ourselves, sometimes what we do is that we take a look at around us to see what we feel is possible or reasonable, or what seems maybe we can do this or that, and we decide out of those things what it is we want and what we want to aim for. And this can be a bit limiting. I find that it is more helpful, and we can create more dramatic change and surprise ourselves and be surprised by life if we decide first, I want this for myself, and then look for a way to make it happen, rather than deciding what's possible and then deciding out of what appears possible what you want. Decide what you want and then see how to make it happen. And if you don't know, that's okay. Frequently, ways can show up for us when we take this route instead. So that's just some food for thought in the week ahead as we enter this energy of summer and the next part of our lives. And as we continue our way forward and creating our realities, it's just a reminder of our power, as well as taking responsibility for what we've created so far, and a different approach to goal setting and deciding what it is we want for ourselves. And that concludes Monday Motivation. Next, I would like to share with you the card of the day. So the card of the day is intended to give insight and guidance into the day ahead, which is June 1st. And the card of the day comes from the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards. This is a collective message, so you may find that you resonate with part of the message or all of the message. Both are perfect. Today's card is Focus. It is time to draw your energies inward. Let go of all things that are superfluous and unnecessary at this time. Focus your attention on the job ahead. Do what is in front of you, no matter how small the task. Clear focus is required. Be mindful to stay in the present. Avoid looking back or too far forward, for it is only in staying in the true present, the now, that the power residing in the sacred journey marker can be used for the benefit of all. Your path is marked with the need to regroup and remind yourself of your goal. Then stay in the present time and do what is directly in front of you. Only one small, focused step at a time will place you at your destination. And that is the card for June 1st. Next, I would like to share with you the numerology for the day ahead. Of course, the first is a 1 day. And so the guidance is take this day to set the tone for the month ahead, June. Determine your path wisely and with purpose. June and the summer has a really interesting, intense energy, and there's going to be a lot of shifts and changes in the world and for us individuals ahead. I have sensed for some time that these changes for most of us will be in July. And so use June to kind of put yourself in your, to put your best foot forward and to get really clear and gain that strength in yourself. All right, so now I would like to move on to the astrology and talk about our astrological aspects for June 1st. This is a description of the energy present in the day ahead that is influencing all of us, and it's available for us all to use if we choose to do so. And this is all regardless of our individual sun signs. So it's not a horoscope. It's a look at the astrology of the day. Let's take a look. All right, so first we have the sun in Gemini in triune with the moon in Libra. And this energy lends itself to making connections and making harmonious connections with others, with either new people or with those already around you, kind of making active connection with them in a positive place. It lends itself well to happy relationships and being happy with yourself and favorable outcomes between you and others. And just, it's a really pleasant, cooperative, peaceful energy, seeking equilibrium between you and others. If things are really, if there's a situation between you and others where things are unfair, unbalanced, then it may highlight and irritate those imbalances, but otherwise it can be quite a positive influence. And then we have the moon in Libra in triune with Venus in retrograde in Gemini. And this suggests coming to a place of peace and equanimity, excuse my pronunciation, about our past relationships, whether it's with past romantic relationships or other relationships and people from our past. And on the other hand, we may be seeking a sense of fairness and justice about things that happened between us and others in the past, and kind of needing that sense of things being made right. And there is also a need, we may seek beauty, so we may take a slightly different approach, kind of romanticizing what happened, romanticizing those old connections. So just to be mindful, we're kind of, Venus retrograde in Gemini has been aspected to a lot of different planets, kind of going through and processing a lot of different aspects of our past relationships as we review this and heal this. And that's the astrology for the day ahead. I'd like to take a moment to say MMR is made possible by viewers like you, and thank you. On screen in a moment are the current names of our patrons, names of our current patrons. Thank you for your continued support, for helping me to be here each day, sharing this information with everyone. Thank you to all of you who share this video each day, and of course to all of you who watch. This was made for you. On screen in a moment is the link to learn more about MMR and how to become a supporter. That is patreon.com/Morning Metaphysical Report. Visit this link if you'd like to see that information. Members get access to a variety of saved exclusive content. And so yes, that is there. MMR is also posted there daily. And now I would like to guide us through a psychic shielding exercise and set an intention for our day ahead. So, shielding ourselves is an important thing to do daily as a way to protect yourself from foreign and hostile energy from other people or spirits. It's a way of setting a personal boundary on an energetic level. Boundaries are good. We're going to do this together right now, so I hope you'll follow along. In front of you, imagine or physically do this, that you are drawing a gold equal-armed cross in front of you. In the center of that cross, see a white rose open and bloom. Draw the gold energy above you and draw a cross and bloom a rose above you, behind you, and below you. Connect these 4 crosses in a vertical gold ring that surrounds you. Carry that energy to the side, draw a cross and bloom a rose. Connect to the cross behind you to the other side, draw a cross, bloom a rose. Connect these crosses in a horizontal ring surrounding you. Stopping at the side, connect your crosses sideways in a vertical ring. So you should be inside of 3 gold rings. And now you'll imagine this gold energy spreading to fill in the spaces between the rings, creating a complete gold sphere that you're inside of. And it's that simple. You've cast a psychic shield. All right, so now we are going to set an intention for our day ahead. I encourage you to set an intention for yourself or to set my intention for you. We are the creators of our reality, and this is a simple way of engaging that for ourselves each day. This day ahead brings us clarity and determination to define our path ahead for the next month. We are empowered to make the decisions that will carry us forward to our highest good and towards our peace and contentment. We open ourselves to receiving all of our good and accept all that good for ourselves, knowing it is already ours now. We are grateful, thank you, and so it is. Thank you, as always, for spending this time with me. I hope it served you well. If you enjoyed watching MMR, be sure to follow or subscribe to where you're watching this to continue seeing it and my other content each day. Have a beautiful day ahead and be most blessed. My name is Lysander Xanthus, and this has been the Morning Metaphysical Report.